Hi Scorpio, this is your July 2015 horoscope with me, Lada, from Astrolada.com. And this is for everyone who have their ascendant, sun or moon in Scorpio. And July is turning out to be quite supportive of a lot of Scorpios, most of Scorpios. You know, for some it will be a bit hard, but I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Some specific days I will give you, or degrees. But most Scorpios are beautifully supported by 3 planets in Cancer, and Cancer is another water sign, so signs of the same element, they support each other. When they're planets in another water element, like Cancer, for example, for you Scorpio, it's like you have more of the green light to get things going, to make things happen. And things will happen with more ease, without so much frustration, because 2 very masculine planets of activity and action are in another water sign. So actions that you trigger, that you start now, Scorpios, they seem to be more productive. They will happen without so many glitches. They will happen with more ease, so to speak. And especially things that you're proactive about yourself. But on a more specific level, these 3 planets will trigger your 9th house. And you can get very busy and active with matters of 9th house. First of all, this is higher education. Anyone who is Scorpio, who is trying to get into university or to get into some course to pre-qualify, now is the time to be very active. It's not going to be easy because those 3 planets are they require personal effort and action, but if you make the action, the doors will open for you in regards to getting accepted to some good university or to start some course which helps you later on with your career. Also, 9th house rules foreign places and foreign people. So now what can happen is that people from different countries, or people that are far away, or long distance relationships as well, they might require more hard work, but again you can have like a breakthrough there through your personal effort. Maybe you might travel somewhere to a different country, you know, and especially if it's for work or to get something done, it will be productive, it will be resultful. Again, you'll be required to work hard, but you will see the results of that. Or if you have some dealings with foreign people or foreign business in some way, whether it's business in traveling or business in higher education or business in or business in some way in let's see, like import-export with foreign countries. You can have a very hectic business. If anything, your business is connected to foreign countries, you can have a really positive breakthrough in that direction through your personal efforts, again, I repeat. 9th house is also the highest house of higher perspective. And when you have 3 planets there, it's as if you're getting a different look at your life from a bird's view, and you can see how the puzzle is fitting. It can make more sense to you now, because this 9th house gives you an opportunity to soar a bit higher than your normal state of thinking, that your normal insights that you have. And when this happens, is you see a different perspective, and you can get to a new level in some way. Because all our life is so much determined by the perspective we have on it, and if we change our perspective in some way, and it can be even another person that helps you, like a mentor or advisor or a father figure, or paternal or parental figure of some sort. It doesn't have to be necessarily a teacher, but maybe someone in your line of work who is higher standing and who is like your guide or your mentor, can be very productive for you, can give you some amazing insights, even though you might not immediately agree with them initially, because the Sun and Mars are a little bit planets of power struggle, so there might be clash of opinions. But I advise you to listen to the advice, because it will open doors for you, because it will be quite proactive in some sense. 9th house also rules, let's see, we mentioned higher education, seeing the bigger picture in some way, having a breakthrough mentally through something that you were stuck in, something that you felt like you've been stuck in a long time. Now you have the opportunity, something will happen, you will read something, you will see something, that will help you, in a sense, get unstuck yourself. In a sense, again, it's to do with having a different, higher perspective. But overall, it's very supportive energy. On another level, you have two very, very positive planets, Venus and Jupiter, will be in your 10th house, Scorpios. And that's the career house. That's the house of your social status. So now an opportunity can come to you which opens doors for an improved social status in your life. An opportunity can come which helps you maybe get a new job. Oh, let's cross quickly. Maybe get a new job. Maybe if you've been unemployed for a while, these two benefits will almost like, without you making an effort, will put an opportunity in front of you. Or if maybe some new career project will come your way, which will benefit you a lot and which will help improve your social status in the long run. Maybe if you have your own business, you now can expand, for example. You now can grow the foundation of this business. 10th house rules authority figures, people standing higher than you, maybe a boss who you're answering directly to, whether it's your boss or whether it's your manager or whether it's your professor who has a saying in your social status. These figures can be a source of growth and a source of help for you in July. So I definitely advise you to be on good terms with such people, because they hold the keys to heaven in some sort for your social status further. And to approach them, if you want to ask them for something, Jupiter and Venus in your 10th house will make sure that when you ask, you shall receive. So it's a good advice, if you've wanted to approach an authority figure, to do it now. Okay, let's see what else is happening for you, Scorpios. People who are working in Venusian or in Jupiterian careers will also have a breakthrough and success. Venusian careers is anything to do with art, anything to do with fashion, anything to do with beauty or with women. They can have a positive, very positive, powerful month. Jupiter is consulting, advising. Anyone who is in such kind of businesses is promotional businesses as well. It's a business that connect people socially, like PR as well, can have a breakthrough. Businesses like teachers, in work of teachers and advisors, again, you can have a very positive, beneficial month, Scorpio, if you're in those areas. Businesses, again, Jupiter is foreign travel and foreigners, so it's like a double whammy here. 9th house is triggered, which is foreign influences, and Jupiter is in your 10th house of social status, so foreign people, foreign influences can improve your social status in some way. Okay, but some Scorpios will have it a little bit more difficultly. And who are those? These are the last born Scorpios, the ones born basically the last 3-4 degrees of Scorpio. They're gonna feel the influence of Saturn in July, because Saturn, it will be back in Scorpio. So basically, if you have your moon at 27, 28, 29 degrees, 30 degrees of Scorpio, or if you have your sun at 28, 20, 27, 28, 29, 30 degrees of Scorpio, or your ascendant there, things will be tougher. You're required, you'll be given extra responsibility, things can slow down a bit, might not be happening as smoothly as you want, there will be some barriers that you have to overcome. Sense of confidence can be a bit depleted, and vitality, but you have to persevere. Saturn is about hard work, and it's not so much about starting new things and new ventures if you're born around those degrees. The last degrees of Scorpio, basically, Scorpio is born 20th, 21st, 23rd of November, It's more about proceeding with your already existing experience and set of skills, or something that you've already started, and making it better, working harder at it, consolidating it in some way. But emotionally, it might be a tough time. It's very powerfully demanding on you when Saturn transits, and it brings it builds new foundations. It builds new foundations, but with a lot of hard work, and you have to be a bit more patient and not hurry things so much, and not get so frustrated if things are not happening as fast as you'd like. But sorry. But yeah, most of the other Scorpios are being very supported, but just the last few days born Scorpios of few degrees, they have to be, they need to work harder, and also not to blame themselves, not to feel too low on themselves, which is often how Saturn can manifest. Thank you so much, Scorpio, and I will see you next month when we're going to talk about Venus retrograde and how it will affect you in August.